What's going on, everybody? It's me, Sloppy. Been a while. Been like a month and a half, I think, or maybe a month that I haven't made anything. It's just been spectating for the most part this past month. It's been crazy with a lot of different, I guess, groups or platforms or streams and stuff like that. It's been an entertaining month for me. A little bit of drama between me and other people's and other streams and stuff, but nothing too crazy. But my homie, uh, Zexio, he made a video of some guy. Forgot his name. It's Nightwing. I think that's his TikTok name, Nightwing. He's like I think he's 28, and he admitted he groomed children, right? So one of Zexio's friends messaged him a while back, like a couple of days ago, and said, "Oh, we have proof of this guy doing this, and that, blah blah blah." So he's like, "All right, yeah, let me." I'm sure he's like, "Shit, let me check it out. Let me check it out real quick." So let me put the gallery real quick. So this is this person, Nightwing. This is the person's God. Always the weird ones are the ones that do some crazy ass stuff. So he says he's a whatchamacallit, a furry, but I don't know. They all say that. I got nothing against furries or none of that stuff. I think it's odd, but as long as you're not doing stuff to kids like this guy wanted to do, then you do what you want. Do what you want as an adult. Don't bring kids into this, minors and shit like that. Anyways, so he made a video about him, and it's pretty entertaining. He's howling. Go check out Zexio's video, and he's way better than me at making videos. I just show the screenshots and stuff like that. And he does a lot of the heavy duty stuff. He's a very good guy. Anyways, so this guy, what can I say? As you can see, is he thinks he's a wolf. He thinks he's a wolf. Starts howling at the moon. Does some weird ass stuff. And I think he's transgender because she. Fuck, I get confused sometimes as well. He has a YouTube, which I will show you in a little bit. But first, I want to show you a little snippet of stuff that this guy was doing. Anyway, so he was in a group call with a couple of people, and he was big and bad. He's like, "Oh, you guys can't roast me. You can't do this. You can't do that. Blah blah blah." So, Matt the Cowboy. That's his Discord name. So if you guys know Matt the Cowboy, yeah, he's a pedo, alleged pedo. But then again, he did admit he did groom kids. So I guess the alleged could be taken off. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. S'il vous plaît. So there were, he was saying, "Oh, you can't roast me. You can't do this. You can't do that. Nobody's gonna roast me." He was just saying that nothing affects him. That nothing is gonna hurt his feelings or get him scared or fear for his life. None of that. So he's all big and bad, right? I thought you all were gonna roast me. You ain't talking about the wrong thing. I don't know how he talks. He's from like Arkansas, So I don't know how the Arkansas people talk. Anyways, so this guy said he was 19 when in reality he's not. He is way older than that, but he wanted to make it seem like he was very young. I took away the at because that person's not involved, kind of, sort of. So, the next picture, one of my buddies, he's good at finding a lot of information. He's IT savvy, I could say, but it is public information. I will explain that later on, but I'll explain what I mean by public information. But so my friend posted this image. He posted where he lives, his address, blah blah blah, and his neighbors. You see the names right there, and I deleted I pretty much kind of took off all the addresses just because we're not trying to dox no one. And he boom right away. Really? Why are y'all doing this to me? For my gamer sister died today, and now this. So he was all big and bad when people were talking, supposedly roasting him. There was a lot of messages, but I just put the main ones. He was, they were talking crap to him, saying he's a pedo and blah blah blah. Same old, same old. And he was like, "Ha, nothing affects me. Nothing affects me. Nothing. No one's gonna hurt my feelings. Blah blah blah." Well, this guy, they found his information. So now he's like, "Oh, that was in the past." They always use that. They always use that. That was in the past. It's like, nah. Maybe you calm down for like a little bit because you got caught, but you still have those ticks, those things that want you to, get at little kids again and again. How they say it. Been how do they spot? Goddamn, I got a tongue twister. Like always a pedo, or like a pedo is always a pedo, some shit like that. I don't remember. I can't think about it right now. But yeah, so they always say, "Oh, you guys need to move on." It's like, nah, because you're still around kids. If you weren't around kids, then most likely people will leave you alone. But you are still around kids, so that's dangerous. That's why they keep attacking you, and you feel threatened. Oh, it's the past, but the past, you still hang out with kids. So one kid might give you a chance or something, and you'll take it, because that's how pedos work. Pedos could freaking stay away for 1 or 2 years, and then out of nowhere, a kid gives them the time of day, and poof, he's back to being, oh, don't tell anybody, don't, it's between me and you, blah, blah, blah. Same bullshit that they always do. And that's what he's doing right there. So now, all that big and bad, now he's trying to get sympathy. Because people, one of my friends is good at finding information, and he found, a substantial amount of information about this person, his neighbors, his family, his address, and all public information. I'll let you know why I'm saying this, but so he's like, my life right now, I just want to crawl into a hole and cry. Like, okay, now you want to do this? Now he's like, I lost my sister, being called a pedo after years, past the fandom, had to drop and raise her. I don't know who that person is, but she saw what you said, Snap. Oh shit, I didn't delete that one. About me, and unadded and blocked me after getting her back. So, he got upset because the girl found out that he was a pedo, and she blocked him. So he's like, oh, you're ruining my life, blah, blah, blah. So the next one, this is the person. He's like, okay, I groom kids, and it won't happen again anymore. On my grave, I'm sorry for grooming young furs. Won't happen again. I was mad that day, and I'm all good now. So I'm guessing when he gets mad, he starts grooming kids. He's like, I'm mad right now. Come here, boy. Come here. Let me touch your booty. How old are you? 13? Even better. Like, come on. Everybody uses, oh, I was angry, so that's why I did it. Nah. You need to learn some self-control. And more, like, if you're angry, say some bad words or something. Don't fucking try to groom a kid. Like, really? Hell nah. You tripping, man. You tripping. Like, if you think that because you're mad, that gives you an excuse to do heinous things to little kids. Nah. That ain't gonna work. Nah, but so it's this guy. Oof. Yeah, he had a little filter with the wolf ears or bunny ears or dog ears or some bullshit, and he was howling. Like I said, check Zexio's video, and he has the video of him howling, and it's yeah, it's and the thing is that he's on TikTok and on Instagram and on what is it, YouTube, and all this, and he also follows little kids on Instagram or Facebook or whatever he uses. He follows little kids. He if you see Zexio's video, like, once again, it shows that he follows little kids, little girls, those little girls, like the not tutus, the beauty pageant little girls that they do, like in the Midwest and over there where they dress them up like adults almost, and they there's like a beauty pageant for little kids. Well, this guy follows a good amount of those people, and keep in mind he is 28. So this is his Discord name, Matt the Cowboy. He might change it because he's getting a lot of heat on him, so he might change it. But we have someone that has him on his messages, so if he ever changes his name, we know what exactly he changes it to. But and then this is his or hers YouTube channel. So if you see this one, you know it's a pedo. No, it's whatchamacallit, someone that likes to groom kids. They say they don't, but then they get caught again and then say, oh, I'm a changed person. I've never done this before. And they do it again and again and again and again and again. And police don't do shit. We send them all this information. We send all the proof to the police, and their response is always like a generic, we will look into it further. We will contact you if we need any more information. Blah, 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 blah. And then 3 weeks later, we email them again. They're like, oh, yes, we are still diligently looking into this. Well, don't worry. The police here is going to help you. And they never do. So, our only thing we could do is this. Where is it at? Not that. Boom. Let them know. Hey, we know who you are, where you live. We can find your neighbors. We could contact them. Let them know that one of their people that live around there likes little kids. Because the police ain't going to do it. So we, as a community, have to do it. So, anyway, come back on this. So, when I say public information, everything you do online, it's logged in. That's how I say it. Like if you're a voter in America, and you registered to vote, you're giving consent to give out your address, give out your information to the United States, right? Well, that United States property is public property for the citizens of the United States. So that's why I always tell people, don't, like, if you're online, never give out your name, ever, because for a couple cents they charge for people to find people's addresses like this. I think they charge like maybe like 50 cents, $1. As long as you know the name of the person and where they live, you could easily get so much information, addresses, phone numbers, relatives, neighbors, like you see right here, and for a little bit of money. Because it's the same thing as when you agree to the terms and conditions on an app. You give out your consent for them to see your text messages, your photos, your location, shit like that. Well, people that are good with IT, they could find this information and find you. That's why it's funny when people are shit talking and they're like, "Oh, you cannot find me." Yes, you can. That's why I keep my name anonymous. Anything I use in social medias, I use a different name, because if someone really dislikes me, if they know my name or they know where I live, then they could get every little bit of information about me. Same with all of you guys that watched my video. If you give out your full name and your location where you live, even it doesn't even have to be like an exact location. You could say I live in Texas, and we have your full name. Boom, they could easily find you. And that's I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, this is a quick, well, not really quick, almost 17 minutes, but yes, this guy is a weirdo. And if you know him, I hardly doubt someone, one of my subscribers knows him, because I only have a few on this channel. But if you do come across this person, yeah, stay away. But that is all for today. I missed you guys. I know I've been on a couple of people's streams and stuff, just talking, shooting the shit, and just being me, sloppy. All right, nah, but yeah, go watch Zex's video. And you'll know more. I'm sure there's gonna be a part 2, because there's a lot of information about this guy. But for now, don't let this guy howl at you. All right, this is Sloppy. I'm out. Peace.